So I had a realization today. I've been divorced for 3.5 years, and I went through 1.5 years of counseling after my marriage broke up, and I've dated on and off in that 3.5 years. I don't have any kids, so it was a clean break in my divorce. I'm a church worker. I'm a strong Christian, and I try to live by Christian values when dating. I'm also a woman of the real world and understand, when dating, what it's like to date out in the real world. And it is so hard. It is so hard to find someone who is looking for someone of value, who's not wanting to sleep with someone right away, and who's not wanting to, change their morals because they are a single woman. I just can't understand why it's hard out here for us good women. I don't understand. I'm looking for a good man. It's not like I'm out here, looking to change people or anything like that. It's, I've done the work on myself. Last year I went through a huge weight loss journey, and a guy that I dated last month, I went out with him twice, and both times he was like, "You don't look like your photos. Your photos look like you were a lot thinner than what you were in person." Like, what? Are we doing this? Are we really doing that? I don't know why this is hard. I went out for the girlfriend tonight, and we were talking about okay, well, what is it that I need to work on? Because obviously there's something wrong with me because I'm not able to figure out how to be in a healthy, good relationship. And she was like, "Emily, what's wrong with you? I don't understand why you think it's you. Why you always have to change you." And I'm like, I'm the common denominator, right? I'm the one who's not been able to date someone and be in a relationship. And she's like, "What if it's not the right time?" And I was like, "Well, why would God wait this long?" I'm 38. It's not like this has been an easy journey for me of being pregnant. I had 3 miscarriages in my first marriage. My time clock is ticking. I've been in youth ministry for 16 years working with teenagers. I'd love to be a mom. Why is this hard? She's like, "What if it's not you? What if it's just not the right time?" And that's really hard to accept because I'd like to fix something. I'm a fixer. If I can fix it. Do I need to lose some more weight? Do I need to be on a different dating app? Do I need to change something about me? And I hate that answer, that maybe it's not the right time, but maybe it's not the right time. That's really hard to kind of accept. It's really hard. And where are all the good men? Why aren't you looking for good women who are ready to be in a relationship and not sleep around? What are you doing? Where are you?
Just to clarify, the points I'm about to discuss are directed specifically at single mothers. Those who have gone through divorce fall under this category. Let's consider this analogy. Imagine playing your favorite video game. Would you willingly download the most messed up save file you can find from the internet and continue playing from that point? The same principle applies to relationships. Learn to respect yourself, your time, and the legacy of your ancestors who paved the way for your existence. I'll present 15 reasons why moving closer to a single mother may not be in your best interest. So grab a pen and notebook, especially if you are currently in a relationship or planning to date a single mother. 1. Never available. A single mother's schedule is seldom open. They are prone to canceling dates at the last minute, making it challenging to establish a meaningful connection. 2. You are not a priority. In the hierarchy of a relationship with a single mother, the man often finds himself at the bottom, trailing behind her kids, job, car, kitchen sink, and even the family pet. It's a scenario where a man is rarely the focus of attention. 3. Self-centered. Single mothers can exhibit narcissistic tendencies, expecting a man to prioritize their needs above everything else in his life. They might not acknowledge a man's own needs, wants, or personal life. 4. Emotionally unavailable. Many single mothers struggle to form an intimate connection because their emotional energy is primarily invested in their children. The lingering feelings for their children's father can create a barrier, maintaining a distance between them and a new partner. 5. Ex or baby daddy drama. When involved with a single mother, you not only deal with her but also with her ex or baby daddy, who seems to linger like a hovering helicopter ready to sabotage your efforts. Some of these individuals harbor illusions of rekindling the romance, while others simply resent seeing her happy. Many engage in a perpetual game of one-upmanship, potentially lasting until their children reach adulthood. It's advisable to exit the scene and avoid the complications that arise from dealing with these insecure individuals and their drama. 6. Kids working against you. In the realm of single motherhood, you inevitably interact with the children, who deep down often harbor hopes that their biological father will return. It's a situation that merits a swift departure. 7. Children hating you. Children may act out to prevent you from growing closer to their mother. They may fabricate accusations to cause trouble. Dealing with this level of discord is not worth pursuing a relationship. With billions of women worldwide, it's possible to find someone without the baggage and drama.
I'm not going to thank him for changing the diaper. I'm not going to thank him for cleaning a toilet. I'm not going to thank him for making the bed. I'm not going to thank him for doing any of the things that just come with living in a house. Like, if he would have to do it, if I didn't live here, like if he lived by himself and that was still a required task, I'm not saying thank you. That is just part of existing in a functioning home. Things I will say thank you for: getting my towel for me if I forget it when I'm in the shower, refilling my water and putting it on the nightstand, plugging my phone in if I forget to and I fall asleep. Those are things I'll say thank you for. I'll even say thank you if I tell him, hey, I'm going to fold that little laundry later, and he goes ahead and does it. That's helpful to me. That was something I was going to do and he was aware, but he...
Imagine if her husband used the same logic on her about her kids and money. Imagine him saying, oh, well, you would have been raising those kids anyway. You would have been making your money anyway, so I don't have to do anything. Appreciation goes a long way in marriages, and the number one thing men will tell you is that they need to feel appreciated, even for the small things, especially after working a long day. The worst part about posts like this person is a stay-at-home mom, which means her husband is likely the provider and paying all of her bills, so she can sit on TikTok. But then she doesn't want to show a little bit of appreciation, and yet we wonder why the divorce rate is so high. You spend so much time focusing on what you're not going to thank him for instead of being thankful that you can be a stay-at-home mom in the first place. But the part that gets me the most above all is that she actually has mental health in her bio. I really feel bad for her husband because he doesn't realize that there's women out there that would appreciate him for everything big and small that he does, including the fact that he's able to provide a home that she can stay home and pretty much do nothing but be on the internet all day. And again, women are validating her in the comments saying, oh, I'm not going to thank my husband for the bare minimum. Oh my God, it's the bare minimum. But it's not about what the task is. You guys are looking so much at being resentful rather than just being like, oh, I have the extra help. Thank you so much. And you both should do that. Both men and women need to grow the hell up and just appreciate what you have, because I promise you, as a single mom myself, any little help helps. And that's how I know that most women are entitled these days, because they actually don't know the difference, because they're actually being treated well. But then they get on the internet and disrespect their husbands like this. The worst part about it is she has mental health in her bio. So I'm assuming that the mental health only goes one way, and that's her way. And that means that her husband has to be attuned to her feelings and his feelings don't matter. And that's obvious because she feels it's mundane to thank him for the small things like taking out the trash. Additionally, she's so focused on not thanking him for the little things that she's actually walking around kind of like, oh, I'm not going to thank him for that, because she has a sense of entitlement because he's taken such good care of her. Think about how fortunate she is to be a stay-at-home mom and be a blogger and sit on TikTok all day while she considers it raising the kids but she doesn't think that she owes her husband any additional appreciation because it's expected. She's likely a woman that'll never be happy, and that's why she can't appreciate even the small things. Okay, bye. And by the way, when I commented on her post that she was entitled and that she doesn't appreciate anything, she blocked me. So that just goes to show you that she's only going to keep comments and information when it serves her, which actually shows how selfish she is. Okay, bye.
8. Entitled attitude. Some single mothers carry an entitled attitude, believing the world owes them everything because they had a child out of wedlock. Despite receiving welfare, food stamps, or child support, they expect royal treatment. In their distorted worldview, men are supposed to lavish them with fine dining experiences, expensive gifts, and also cater to their children's every desire while turning a blind eye to misbehavior. It's essential to recognize these unrealistic expectations and choose partners with healthier perspectives. 9. Distorted self-image. Single mothers often hold on to the belief that they are as alluring as they were before having a child, sometimes overlooking the physical changes, which, in some instances, may not be for the better. Attempting to don sexy outfits like low-rise jeans and cropped t-shirts to showcase their midriff, they may be oblivious to the muffin tops and stretch marks peeking over their pants. Some might squeeze into form-fitting spandex dresses, unaware of any imperfections, and head to the club with the expectation that men should flock to buy them drinks. However, the only admirers they attract are often at the fringes of the social scene. 10. Perpetual victimhood. Single mothers seldom take responsibility for their circumstances, blaming a no-good man, these damn kids, or someone else for their situation. They avoid self-examination and resist efforts to change their lives. Instead, they hope for a wealthy, incredibly handsome man to play the role of Captain Save-A-Ho, whisking them away from the difficulties they played a part in creating. 11. Jekyll and Hyde. Personality. Initially sweet during the early stages of dating, a single mother may reveal a different side a few months into the relationship. The facade can crumble, exposing a manipulative side when she chastises her kids in front of her partner. The 6-month mark often becomes a turning point, with verbal abuse and mockery directed at the man as the single mother projects past relationship frustrations onto him. 12. Drama queen. Constantly viewing herself as a victim of society, a single mother frequently discusses her problems, continually introducing new crises into her life. This perpetual state of turmoil serves a purpose. It makes her feel important and garners attention. When someone steps in to solve her problems, it artificially boosts her sense of value. This dramatic narrative allows her to divert attention from the actual challenges in her life. Manipulative in many cases, a single mother may use a man she's dating as a pawn in her life's drama. 13. Manipulative intentions. Often a single mother engages in dating to incite jealousy in her baby daddy. Deep down, she hopes that being seen with someone who values her will prompt her ex to see her as valuable and reclaim her. When not stirring up baby daddy drama, she may play the sympathy card, using a guy to extract gifts, free dinners, and drinks, treating the men in her life as human ATMs. Being a drama queen, she skillfully manipulates men's emotions to get the reactions she desires. Tragically, some men have faced dire consequences, including death or imprisonment, due to a single mother's victim-playing strategy. 14. Dishonesty. Single mothers often resort to lies as a means of getting what they want, manipulating situations, and navigating the challenges of life. They lie to men about various aspects, including age, height, weight, the number of children they have, and their occupation. Beyond external lies, they deceive themselves about their attractiveness, their chances with a good man, and the possibility of a happily ever after. Stripped of these lies, many single mothers might confront the harsh reality of their dating prospects, realizing that only desperate manginas and thirsty simps express interest. 15. Excessive baggage. A single mother carries a more extensive load of issues than the combined content of Time and Newsweek. When seeking a man, she's not in search of an equal, caring partner. Rather, she's scouting for a Pullman porter to tend to her children and manage the aftermath with her children's father. Gentlemen, don't allow yourself to be fitted for the white jacket and bow tie. Dealing with a single mother resembles navigating a minefield, inducing anxiety and tension in a man after several months of involvement. He feels uncertain about where to step, fearing an explosion that could be detrimental. This is precisely why authentic men steer clear of single mothers as if avoiding a disease. Real men grasp that life is too brief to endure someone else's drama and emotional baggage. With limited time on God's earth, who desires to spend it playing the role of a Pullman porter, cleaning up another person's messes? Let that woman handle her own run-over Jimmy Choos and address her own issues. She crafted her bed. Now, let her lie in the wet spot. Save yourself the trouble. Don't date single mothers and avoid wasting time on them. With 4 billion women in the world, patience will lead you to find a good match. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.